Alright, let's try to finish this up here. So the 1%'s here, because it says right there more, so you want the 1% in the upper tail. Does anybody want to do the chart, or you just want to go to the calculator? Calculator. Alright, so on your calculator you have a couple options. Remember, you have the area, you're trying to find the score. We're trying to find the number on the axis. You're going to go to inverse norm. Okay. What's the area we want to use? What do you want me to put in there for area? Alright, 0.01. The mean we said was 165. The standard deviation we have is 4. I guess she uses commas, it goes across, but do I leave it as left? No, we'd have to switch it to right. And then I hit paste, and we hit paste again. And we get 174.31, we'll say. You didn't get that?
I think I just typed something wrong.
Did you type in 0.1 or 0.01?
I typed in 0.01.
And 165 and 4?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is wrong. Nice. Yeah, I see. I got that the first time.
Right, you have like this weird thing about it.
Oh. God, that was
Alright, so here,
halfway with the sheet, right?
alright, so her summary statement here, so 1% of all emergency stops take more than 174, what did she say, 0.3 feet. Alright, the last kind of problem. Everybody ready? It says, we've seen how to find the value corresponding to a given percentile in a normal distribution with a known mean and a standard deviation. It's also possible to find the mean or standard deviation of a normal distribution using the value of one or more percentiles. So it says, how tall are 7-year-old girls? So it says finding the mean or standard deviation from a percentile. So we've got clinical goal charts show the percentile corresponding to different heights of children for each sex and age. For 7-year-old girls, the mean is 48 inches and the 90th percentile is 51 inches. So, and it says, assuming that the standard deviation height for 7-year-old girls is approximately normal, find its standard deviation. So in this problem, you know the mean. The mean's equal to 48. The standard deviation we do not know. We're gonna have to use that z-score formula. So remember, it's the value minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. It tells me up here, the 90th percentile is 51 inches. So remember, your mean is at 48. 51 is above it. And that's the 90th percentile. So it has an area of 0.91. Sorry, 0.9. What parts of this formula do I know? There's an easy one. Well, there's two. We know two things right now. What can you tell me? The mean. So there's the mean. That's going to get plugged in there. And I know one other thing I can plug into this formula. We know the x. The x right here is that 51 down there. What else can I find with what I know? We can find the z-score. So we can find the z-score that has 90% to the left of it. chart, or you can use the calculator.
How do I do it on the calculator?
How do you do it on the calculator if you're trying to find a z-score on the calculator?
4
So we got,
second for 3.
so we'd have inverse norm. What would I put in for area? I'd put the 0.9 in. If I'm trying to find the z-score, what am I using for the mean and standard deviation?
48.
No, what, so we're trying to find the z-score. If we're talking about that standard normal curve, what's the mean?
0.
0, what's your standard deviation? 1. So instead of using the chart, Owen, just use the calculator with 0 and 1. Do I want left, center, or right?
What?
Left. I hit paste. So that z-score is 1.28. She used just 2 decimal places. 1.28. So I plug the 1.28 here.
Doesn't that round?
She used what do you want me to round it to?
1.3.
Okay, she used 2 decimal places because the more decimal places you use, the more accurate your answer's gonna be. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, when we're done, we can round. She seems to round everything to 2, so let's just stick with rounding to 2. Okay. All right. Here, how do we solve this algebraically? Your variable's in the denominator. Multiply both sides by sigma. So then it's gone. So now you have 1.28 sigma equals 51 minus 48. 51 minus 48 is 3. Now to get sigma by itself, I'm going to do what? 3 divided by 1.28. So then we have sigma is equal to 3 divided by 1.28. So we get about 2. So I'm just going to round it to 2 decimal places. So your standard deviation is 3.24. Yes? No? Got it? Maybe? Maybe not? Okay. So this is what I'm going to tell you here. So tomorrow, I'm not going to be here, and I don't even think there'll be a math person in this room for your class at least. I'm going to give you this assignment today. I want you to work on it tomorrow, okay? So when you work on this tomorrow in class, then if you finish, you can just bring it back on Thursday. You don't need to turn it in tomorrow. Does that make sense? So just work on this tomorrow in class. On Thursday, I will check that that is done. We will go over these answers. And then on Thursday, you can keep working on the review. If you finish this packet that I'm going to give you now early, then you can start the review tomorrow also. Does that make sense? So this I want done by Thursday so we can go over it on Thursday. And then remember the test is going to be on Friday.